Hello, I just want to make a video about the Colorado shootings and the allegation that I believe some people have made that they're linked in some way to the far right or the extreme right or whatever you call that in America. Well, I just wanted to say that it's very easy for people to say that when they've got all the power at the moment. As the left has. When you haven't got so much power, then you start realizing that you're getting a bit desperate, that kind of thing. The left didn't get power democratically anyway. They might have been voted in, but that's because of all the lies they tell people. They lie like crazy. Here in the UK, the new Labour government under Tony Blair got in 3 times because it lied so much. It just lied and lied and lied and lied and lied to get elected, and then did what the hell it liked, continually against the will of the people once it got elected. It also only got in because people had living memory of how dreadful the Conservatives were. It took them 15 years to think Labour were even worse. And out of desperation, let the Conservatives back in again. You know, the thing to do is not to vote for any of these people. I always vote for the guy with the traffic problem. Actually, I vote far right, BNP or NF or something, National Front or something like that. But anyway, the thing is that before they had candidates in my area, I used to vote for anyone who was from a small party anyway. I never voted for the big parties. If no one were available, I would just cross all the boxes so that the ballot paper was ruined. Or no, I wouldn't do that actually, because that's illegal. It's called spoiling the ballot paper and they can do you for it. So I wouldn't do that. But, you know, I'll just leave a blank ballot paper or something like that. Don't vote for these people. They're dreadful. Anyway, in terms of bloodthirstiness, the left never ever mention, or perhaps don't even tell each other anymore, don't even discuss anymore, that Stalin killed 20 million people, which was millions more than Hitler killed. He had reasons the left were happy with, though, so they don't mention that. He killed the peasants on the land who were like small business owners. Russia was agricultural at the time, and Stalin wanted to make it industrial, and he wanted to get rid of the people who amounted to small-time capitalists, who were the farm owners, called peasants. So he killed all of them off. He killed as many as he could. I think he probably killed, I think it was nearly every one. I think he was trying to kill the whole lot, and he killed about at least 99% of them or something. Massive kill-off. And he killed, so he killed capitalists. So that was a kind of racism. It was political oppression anyway. But they're happy with that because they think political oppression's okay. That's what the left are like. Stalin killed more people than Hitler did. But Hitler was said to be a racist. Actually, I've found out since then, apparently he had tens of thousands of Jews fighting for him or something. Crazy. You can see it on YouTube. Jewish soldiers fighting for Hitler or the Nazis or something like that. You can find it. Crazy, but true. And, well, it's not crazy then, is it? It's amazing, put it that way. Anyway, I was just going to say the left are more violent than the right. Much more violent. You must be very careful of them. They've now taken over as the New World Order. You know they're bringing that about. Look up, Google New World Order Obama. Google New World Order with any major politician, and you'll find they've discussed it and backed it. The Bush family have. Both Bush presidents did. They're globalists. They're the rich, basically. They have some very nasty plans for all of us, and they are the left. You know, they may not inform, not every leftist may know all the things I've said, or be willing to admit them, or be aware of them, or realize how true and serious they are, and so on. But the people running things at the moment are bipartisan, unipartisan, so they haven't got any partisanness. They're just basically the New World Order, the rich, who want to run and rule the world. That's why they've started all these wars. They're the violent ones. They don't take the moral high ground. They preach the moral high ground, but they're actually really evil. the far right, the nationalists who just want to run their country. Everybody lauds Gandhi. Gandhi was a nationalist, otherwise known as a racist, according to the left. And he actually successfully got India back for the Indians. Everybody lauds him for that. So come on, people, let's not be suckers. Let's not believe that we don't have the right to bear private arms. The US Constitution specifically says that the government should be afraid of the people, not the people afraid of the government. It says the people should have the right to bear arms, to privately own arms, so that they can defend themselves against the government if it becomes tyrannical. Come on, let's not stand down about this, people, just because the left are banging on about it and making a stupid load of idiot noise about it, saying stupid things about things. More people die on the roads every year than are killed by guns. Many more, hundreds of times more. So, and no one wants to give up their cars. So let's just be realistic about this and defend the right to bear arms and not take all this nonsense from the left. They don't have the moral high ground. They're talking nonsense and they don't care a damn about government tyranny, precisely because they've got power at the moment and they don't view themselves as tyrants. Other people do across the world. And it's time we actually stood up and fought them and didn't let them tell us what to do on the grounds that they were morally correct, because they're not. They're wrong. And we have got to say so and keep our arms. We maybe even should be fighting them. If we have to do so soon, all these FEMA camps and various things, earthquakes they may be making with HARP, and so on and so forth, then for God's sake, we're going to need our arms. We should have more arms, if anything. We should quote the Constitution and insist on buying rockets and tanks, not give our arms up. So don't give your arms up, people. Keep them. Keep your arms. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.